Hey folks, welcome back to my channel. This is Mike. I want to share with you some books that I picked up today at this wonderful place in Champaign, the Jane Addams Bookshop, 3 floors booked solid, used bookstore, which I go to maybe 3 or 4 times a year. And I always come out with a big stack of books that I probably don't need. But anyway, these are all film related, actors, actresses, a few other things. So let's get started. I've got some biographies here. First of all, Clark Gable, Tormented Star by a guy named David Brett. This was published in 2007. Don't know a lot about Clark Gable and his history, his backstory, and all that sort of thing. So this will be fun. This is a really nice book, in good shape. I bought yet another biography of Bette Davis, as if I needed to. This is by Charles Higham. Yeah, and I've seen this on the shelves many times. This is a book that was published before her stroke, before all that terrible stuff started happening to her. So it talks about her life up to that level. That'll be fun. Bette Davis. Can never know enough about Bette Davis. I decided to pick up this biography of Rock Hudson, Idol, the true story of an American film hero by Jerry Oppenheimer and Jack Vatek. Okay. And finally, James Dean, The Mutant King by David Dalton. All right. James Dean. Got a few other things here. On the level of Hollywood gossip, I picked this up from 1984, 1985, Hollywood Revisited by a woman named Sheila Graham, who she's been dead for several years. I don't know a lot about her, but I remember seeing her on television. She was a Hollywood columnist, one of the gossip columnists. She wrote several books, knew everybody in Hollywood. And I picked this up because I think it would just be a fun, gossipy read. So Sheila Graham, anybody remember this lady? She was kind of notorious for some of the things she did and said. Anyway, I also picked this book up. This is a title I've heard many, many times over the years and always been kind of curious. Julia Phillips, You'll Never Eat Lunch in This Town Again. And I guess this lady was a Hollywood insider, and she wrote this book, which is incredibly thick. It'll take me forever to get through it, probably. She wrote this book about her experiences on the inside of Hollywood. I guess is very funny and very revealing about the true nature of the Hollywood system. And I love the title, You'll Never Eat Lunch in This Town Again. All right. And this is a collection of the films of Laurence Olivier. And I have a lot of these books, the films of famous actors and actresses that I like. And I thought I would just add this to the collection. I really don't know that much about Laurence Olivier. I've only seen a few of his films over the years, but this has everything that he's ever been in. Giving cast members and directors and sometimes critics information, how the films were received from his entire career. So, yeah, Laurence Olivier. All right. And speaking of James Dean, also by David Dalton and Ron Cahan. This is James Dean, American Icon. This is more of a picture book, sort of a picture book, and also a little bit of a biography as well. But I couldn't pass this up. This looks like it has some really great stuff. Newspaper articles and clippings and all sorts of things about James Dean in his career, people that knew him, all sorts of gossipy stuff. Don't you love gossipy stuff? I do. And so anyway, here he is with Elizabeth Taylor. All right, James Dean. Can you ever know enough about James Dean? Probably not. And finally, this is sort of a picture book all about Bogart. Take it and like it. Okay? And by Jonathan Coe. I thought this was looked like it was going to be a lot of fun. Goes all the way back to his childhood. Can you believe that? Baby Bogey. Check that out. And later on. So, big Bogart fan. There was a biography of Bogart that I almost picked up, and I decided I was spending way too much money, so I didn't get it, but I will go back and get it. And finally, this beautiful picture book, Garbo, a Hollywood portrait. Isn't that nice? Beautiful pictures of Garbo from all of her films, and this is put together by Marie Cahill, and I don't know, this is perfect for the coffee table, you know. Greta Garbo. As you know, I am a Garbo freak. So that's my haul. I just wanted to share it with you. Anybody read any of these books or seen them anywhere? Let me know. I will respond to your comments. Take care, folks. Have a good Sunday.